stupid, money that come running like water. Money so hot, Miami on fire, you better be. Might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run this,
Cause
Rick
we
Rouse,
taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
BXTF,
Listen.
back when you see. Better duck like the Mac, gotta ease past. What? I don't give a f***, I run these streets, y'all talk that. I want that beef. I'ma tell you like a G told me, they'll come back quick if cash rule everything around me. I'm YSL, Versace. You can see me in that Porsche GT, coming down Sunset, sitting on D, feeling like Pac, all eyes on me.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets and they lost by 3.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving, and it's the 1.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
To the paint. From past the arc. And that one's good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Mozgov. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Outside Irving. Pass to Smith. From outside. The arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry kicks to Barnes. Back to Curry. And it's sent back by Irving. But they recover it. Barnes passes to Curry. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. Love against Green. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Knocks it loose. Wallace with it. Picked up by Thompson. Love dishes to James. And a miss there on the triple.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Thompson. LeBron grabs the miss. Here's Barnes. And off the front, and in it goes. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Platoon swap here for Cleveland. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Curry passes it to Thompson. From deep. They grab their own miss. And there's the call on Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
From deep three-point range, here's Curry. And at last, they get one to fall.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the evening. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. LeBron comes in for Richard Jefferson. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. A shot by LeBron, no good.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. On its way from Irving for 2. No good off the front iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's Curry outside. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. To the middle. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Second, the Warriors.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Moscow. Mon Shumpert is coming for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Cleveland. The Warriors shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Thompson with the bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Irving. And right away they match it with... the three-pointer of their own. Irving's got 10.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes to Love. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Shumpert. Offline with his 3. The Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Curry's shot is off. Cavaliers leading. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Thompson throws it down.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Outside Irving. Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. Jefferson. Green with the block. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. On its way from Irving for 2. Another miss by Irving.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And finished off.